Uh, Good morning. Myself, Professor K.N. Somunshi. Today we will see level of testing. Why there is a need of level of testing? When we build a software, when we build any application, there is a need to test that application. For example, if you have created any website, okay, so we need to test that website level by level. Okay, so this is called as a level testing. Also, while developing any software, we do the testing. Okay, mean that we follow the level of testing. Okay, there are four level of testing. First level is that is called unit testing. Second is called integration testing. Uh, Third one is called system testing, and last one is called acceptance testing. Now, initially we will see unit testing. Uh, in that, we will see what is a unit. Unit is the small module. Okay, that is a part of your program. Okay, that is called as a unit. Okay, unit can be compiled, reassembled, uh, linking, and loaded. Okay, that is called as a unit. Mean that it is a small part of your system. Also, unit is also called as a module. Okay, mean that we create a different module. At the time we can check the different modules. Okay, that is called as a unit. Then what is a unit testing? Mean that we check the your module. That is called as a unit testing. Mean that we verify the your module, whether it properly work or not, whether it satisfy the uh, specified requirement or the not. Okay, that is called as a unit testing. Then input for the unit testing is uh, interface specification, then data definition, then module definition. Okay, that is a input for the your unit testing. Then what will be the output? Output will be the your execution. Okay, that is your result for the unit testing. Okay, main goal of unit testing is verify the your unit. Mean that verify the your interface, verify the your data definition of unit testing. Okay, so this is a call as a unit testing. Then in unit testing, we use the white box approach. Okay, mean that we test using the white box approach. White box approach means that we check the detail of your model. Okay, that is called as a white box approach. Uh, while doing the unit testing, first we do the your interface, check the your interface. Then after that, check the your local structure of your module. Then check the boundary level of your module. Then check the path and check the internal error path of your function. Okay, so this is a called as a unit testing. Okay, so this is a first of level of testing. The next level is called integration testing. What is integration? Integration means that we combine two or more components, combine two or more modules, okay, using the interface. Okay, that is a integration. Mean that we integrate it in group. Okay, that is called as a integration testing. For example, module one are there and module two are there. Okay, mean that we connect using the interface and check your integration. Integration testing also called as a black box approach. Okay, it is not a white box approach. Okay, so remember that black box approach means that it is a overall testing. Okay, mean that without knowing the internal structure, internal detail, we can test your testing. Okay, that is called as a black box approach. Integration testing. Uh, we purpose of the main integration testing is verification. In that we verify the your interface in between the two module. Okay, whether interface is working out or not. Then we check the path. We check the different condition of one or two module. Okay, that is called as a integration testing. Okay, so this is a second types of level of testing. Then next one is that it is called as a system testing. System testing means that when we create the whole systems, okay, that is called as a system testing. Mean that we group the multiple integral component, integration component, unit of component each other. Okay, that is called as a system testing. System testing, we use the black box approach. Mean that we do the overall testing. Main use of system testing is that to check the your system requirement meet the your specification or the not. Okay, while creating the your SRS, that is a software requirement specification. Mean that we check the your SRS after creating the your whole system. Okay, that is called as a system testing. There are two types of system testing. First one is a functional testing, and second one is a non-functional testing. Okay, functional testing means that we check the functional requirement uh, of your system, of your function. Okay, that is called a function testing. For example, the regression testing, then sanity testing is an example of functional testing. uh, Example of regression testing means that when we update any software, then also we can recheck it. Okay, that is a regression testing. Then second part is that non-functional testing. Non-functional testing means that, for example, we check the non-functional requirement. Then what are the different attributes of non-functional testing? Availability, performance, load balance, then usability, scalability. Okay, so these are the example of non-functional testing. For example, load balancing. We check how much is your website is capable to handle the when 1000 user hit your website. Then we check the load of your website. Also, we can find out the performance of your website. Okay, so this is an example of this. That is a non-functional testing that comes under the system testing. Okay. Then last one is that acceptance testing. Acceptance testing means that when we deliver your software to the end user, your customer, okay, when we handle over the customer, that is called as acceptance testing. Then this testing is done by the end user or developer. Okay, that is called as acceptance testing. For example, you have created any website, any project, then you hand over your client. Then client also check whether your software is properly working or the not, whether your application properly working or the not. Okay, that is called as acceptance testing. Okay, there are two types of acceptance testing: alpha and beta testing. Alpha testing, it is a type of testing. Okay, that testing is done by the in team. Okay, in that all the team member are the present during the alpha testing. Developer are there, then end user are there. Okay, then we test your whole software. Then what is the beta testing? In beta testing, without presence of the developer, we can check your system. That is called as a developer testing. Okay, end user are the present there. Then client are the present there. That is called as a beta testing. Okay, so this is a for acceptance testing. Okay, so these are the level of testing. Okay, uh, level of testing that is used in the software testings, and we follow the all the level during the uh, uh, during the your development, during the your project creation. Okay, so this is for the level of testing. In next lecture we will see the detail about the unit testing. Okay, thank you very much.